Okay, so I haven't done He Said, She Heard in a long time. And I want to take advantage of this time I had in the car to bring up something that's been weighing heavy on my soul recently. And I also want to make sure I tell everybody to go to the Punchline tonight. Spring break, people, you don't have to get up and take your kids to school. Go to Punchline. It's free. Food, drinks, always somebody crazy in there getting on stage doing something. Magician, not magician who says he's a magician. Puppeteer. It's something extra in there. Old man talking about sex. It's going to be something. So go if you can. It's a lot of fun. But that's not what I want to talk about today. Okay, so the other day, my homegirl, Melanie, hey Melanie, say hi everybody. So Melanie said that she got frustrated on a status that she was a part of, a thread that she was a part of. And it kind of just reminded me of a frustration I kind of had, that I was kind of seeing a growing concern. And since the purpose of this He Said, She Heard is to stimulate the right kind of communication between adults, I thought that even though it's not necessarily a battle of the sexes issue, it still warranted a video, okay? So, okay. So when somebody posts a status up and they're like, why do people do blah, blah, blah? And everybody comes on, they're like, yeah, I do that, or I don't know. There's always like those people, and sometimes they're men and sometimes they're women, but they'll always be what I call the not me people. Like no matter what the topic is, they're going to say, I've never done that. Not me. Like they're better than us. And they're so annoying. I don't even think they realize how annoying they are. So for instance, this guy posted this thing up and he was like, why do people put their cereal on top of the refrigerator? Stupid ass status, right? Like 5 people came up. Not me. I keep a clean kitchen. It's not about a clean kitchen. You're not better than us because you don't keep your cereal on top of the refrigerator, right? So there are a lot of people that are always looking for a reason to be superior, and I think that they think that because their life is doing good now, that some kind of way they're better than the rest of us. But here's what I've noticed, and this is what's tripping me and Mel out. I've noticed a lot of these people fall into a certain age category, okay? Not to make this a stat about older people, but to me this is that, what I like to call the Peanut and the Nene generation, okay? The teenagers of the 80s who are like in their late 40s, early 50s now. And they like to talk to people in their 20s and 30s like they're just the stupidest people on the planet all the time. So you see a young mother, she's struggling. Not me, my kids was perfect. No, they wasn't. No, they wasn't. You had them at 16, you lived across the street from me, you was 5 kids in the Nova. Shut up. Your kids, Riri, stop playing. You went through the same stuff this little young girl going through with her kids. Why you got to be better than her right now? So I really need us to, as a community, to just ask ourselves, why? Why do I need to be better than anybody? So if somebody asks a question, especially a question that's inciting drama, like when, like the other day when comedian Bill Hill posted, why do women call each other bitch? And instead of all these mature women coming on the status and saying, oh yeah, we gotta do better, we gotta work with these young girls, we gotta teach them, a whole bunch of older women who's supposed to have maturity and wisdom, okay, not me, not me, not me, I'm together, I'm classy, I'm better, okay, Riri, no, you used to be a soul night with a dude that was wearing pink gaiters. This is the same generation of women that put on black eyeliner as lip liner. Y'all not better. Y'all didn't have YouTube tutorials. Y'all makeup, y'all eyeshadow was blue up here at the top. Y'all didn't know how to contour. Y'all put on white eyeshadow. Y'all not sweet. Now you might have your life together now. And that is a blessing, Riri. That's a blessing. So you should be going around to young girls saying, listen, I too once struggled once upon a time. I remember what it was like to have some kids and not a husband. Or I remember what it's like to be working 2 jobs. But instead, you want to sit up and be like, ooh, these young girls so raggedy. Ooh, these young girls so out of pocket. Why don't you help a young girl since you got your life so together? Since you think we're so young, we don't remember when you was dating a guy that legit was wearing scrubs as an outfit. Because who remember that? Who remember the 80s when the dudes was walking down the streets in scrubs like they was fits? But that was your man. You liked him, Riri. But now you want to look at somebody. She's stupid for being with him. Not me. Not me. No matter what it is. I want y'all to pay attention if you don't believe me. Next time you see a status and it's some sort of social issue, watch somebody come on and make a point to say, I've never done that, as if they're better. Melanie wants to say something. Yes, Melanie.
I'm tired of the people too, for the men. Like yesterday, if I want to stand in line to go get me a Little Caesars pizza, that's my business, okay? Because I ain't had no money Monday for lunch. So thank you for the seed getting picked and the illegals buying everybody lunch, because I didn't have no money for lunch. And he talking about, y'all can stand in line for pizza, but you can't vote. Nigga, I do both. Can I have voted and stood my ass in line for some pizza? What does me standing in line with my broke ass not having no money for lunch and getting some pizza and that good old blessing, thank you, with a Pepsi, went to two white. As a matter of fact, how about for him? I went to two different Little Caesars, okay? I went to the one on Wayne and the one on Cherry Hill. Thank you very much. And I voted. So now what? You know what I'm saying? So Mr. Me Too, Mr. Social Conscious, Mr. Brother in the club, who, no, I don't know why these brothers out here doing that. Like, nigga, you just got out of jail. Yo, prison Muslim. You get on my nerves. So that's what I want to say.
And that's what Melanie wanted to say.
That's what I want to say. Well, I can't eat pizza and vote. You know what I'm saying?
We are capable of eating free pizza and voting. And as it is a constitutional privilege to vote, it is a privilege that a person doesn't have to exercise. It is also their right, without getting shamed and slammed by you, unless your child support's caught up. How about that? How about that? Are you in a rearage? Why are you shaming people? Are your kids? Are they okay? Did they see their daddy this week? Why are you telling people they can't go get free pizza? Okay. All right. Melanie took us a little off topic, but it's okay because she had to get that. She had to get that off her slip. That was laying heavy right here, and we need her to be happy because, as we all know, a happy Melanie is much better than a not happy Melanie. Okay, so Peanuts and Riri's, I need y'all to get yourself together, lead this next generation, make them better, make all of us better, because you have the wisdom and you have the experience. What we don't need is a 49-year-old black woman telling us that we're not good enough because she forgot how screwed up her own life was when she was 27, 28, 32, 39. Who am I to say when Riri got it together? But Riri knows, and Riri's mama knows, and Riri's big mama knows. And yeah, maybe she won't even let us call her Riri no more. Maybe she's back to Sharice. So now she's like, she forgot about Riri. I didn't forget about Riri. I remember her. She's a real person. Okay? So that's what I need from y'all. Also, ladies, when men try to goad us and pull us into these ridiculous dialogues about why we as women do anything, the best thing we can do is not say a word. Because guess what? Don't worry about what we do. Okay? We not coming into the men's bathroom saying, why y'all pee standing up? That's man stuff, right? So why you worried about what we do? You don't like the way we talk to each other? When you go spend time with your daughter, when it's your weekend to see your daughter, teach her how you feel a woman should talk to another woman. But don't worry about how Heather J talk to anybody, because guess what? When the shit hit the fan, Heather J gonna be there for all them bitches. That's why. You know what I mean? But is the niggas talking shit? Probably not. All right? So, and that's what I know. Okay? The things that really matter about humanity have very little to do with word choices and very much to do with actions. Very much to do with actions. So, maybe sometimes we need to save our words and be about the life. All right? I don't know. A little harsh? I don't know. I'm tired of the Peanuts and the Riri's on Facebook. I really don't even think they're the target demographic that Mark Zuckerberg was going for. But if you're going to be on Facebook, I think you need to be part of the solution, part of the healing, part of the learning, part of the growth. And we don't need nobody shaming us. Even though you're not talking about me, because I'm also kind of got a little bit of not me going on. So maybe Heather needs to look in the mirror a little bit. But still, I'll do that. Okay? All right. Well, I see y'all Punchline tonight. Please. No school tomorrow for the kids. I know for a fact Southfield is out of school. It's right down the street, Northwestern Highway in Inkster. Come through. Hang out. It's free. Say bye, Melly.
Bye.